The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Brazil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Desai, whose status is beyond reproach, beyond any question.
Well, he's a player who unquestionably will be talked about for time to come, and it's a massive privilege to have watched him play like this. Great player and a great example for any up-and-coming kid to follow.
And it's Marcelo. Cross into the box. Akanji with the clearance. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. That has been cut short. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played into space. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Vieira. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Might be real chance. And for a moment, time stood still. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ball is over the line. Ball's out once more. Aimed beyond the defence. Skims one in. Hakimi gets it clear.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Messi. Drogba tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too. Almost half an hour in now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kaká is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, he's played it in. There's the shot! It's in! And the lead lost
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here. Desai. Yamal. That is a great pick out. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? Looking for the run. That's a cute ball. Romario showed plenty of zest. It's Drogba! Oh, nearly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kaka. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Besiktas. Number 7, Messi. Number 23, Kaká. Coming on the field, number 11, George Best. Number 16, Scholes.
Brazil kick off the second half. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Best has got himself a free kick. Marcelo has the space to ski. There's the header! And he's straight offside. Not the most convincing of passes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Romario. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. but not this fella.
Besiktas with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gerrard, that is good alertness. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Yamal. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Nice looking ball. That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Best. Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Romario. Scores! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Hakimi. Thuram calmly anticipates.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a great ball here. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's the chance to counter. Cafu. Bale. Bale puts them all in. And it's been hooked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Getting up there! And that really should have been that.
Romario really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Now it's Batistuta. Hakimi. Gerrard. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Brazil have reclaimed it. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Cleared away. Tries to play it through. And this is Romario. Romario, chance! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Besiktas have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Pedri.
2 added minutes has been
Can he
indicated.
spark a counter here? Donnarumma claims comfortably. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Van Dijk gets over and into... And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.